You feel so tight. You feel stressed. Your mind is racing at 100 miles per hour, and your eyelid has this annoying little twitch that won't go away. Welcome to Dr. Levitas. You go to the doctor, and they might tell you it's just stress. They might offer you an anti-anxiety prescription or tell you to meditate more. But what if I told you that your problem isn't psychological? What if it's mineralogical? Today, we are talking about the single most overlooked nutrient in modern medicine, magnesium. It is the master switch involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body. The viral truth is that millions of people walking around thinking they have an anxiety disorder or a sleeping problem are actually just starving for this one mineral. We're going to break down why you can't get enough from food anymore, how stress makes you literally urinate your stores away, and exactly which form you need to take so you don't end up spending the day on the toilet. And please hit the like button and leave a comment. Your engagement is a huge help to the channel. We are constantly told, get your nutrients from food. Ideally, yes. But practically, that is becoming mathematically impossible. You can eat the exact same spinach salad your grandmother ate in 1950, but you are getting a fraction of the magnesium she got. But why is this? It's because of modern agriculture. Magnesium comes from the soil. Plants absorb it through their roots, but modern industrial farming focuses on three things: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, the NPK fertilizer. We grow crops faster and bigger, but we strip the soil of trace minerals like magnesium and never replace them. A landmark review published in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition compared data from 1950 to 1999 and found significant declines in the mineral content of 43 different garden crops. So, when you eat a healthy diet today, you are often eating high-calorie, low-nutrient ghost food. You aren't failing at your diet. The soil and modern agriculture are failing you. To understand why low magnesium makes you anxious, you have to look at the synapse, the gap between your brain cells. Your brain has an accelerator called glutamate and a brake called GABA. There is a specific receptor on your neurons called the NMDA receptor. When this receptor is open, calcium rushes in and the neuron fires. It screams, "Action!" This is great for learning, but if it stays open, your brain enters a state of excitotoxicity. You feel wired, on edge, and unable to relax. Magnesium is the physiological bouncer. It sits inside that NMDA receptor and blocks it. It prevents calcium from rushing in until a strong enough signal comes along. It effectively quiets the noise in your nervous system. If you are deficient, there is no bouncer. The door is wide open. Your neurons are firing randomly and excessively. This is why biochemical anxiety feels so physical, because your nerves literally cannot turn off. Here is the cruel irony of magnesium. The more you need it, the more you lose it. When you get stressed, whether it's a traffic jam, a deadline, or a fight with your partner, your body releases cortisol and adrenaline. This is the fight or flight response. Evolutionarily, this response was designed to help you run from a tiger. To do that, your body mobilizes energy and increases blood pressure. But biologically, this mobilization requires magnesium. Even worse, high cortisol levels signal your kidneys to excrete magnesium. A study in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition confirmed that chronic stress leads to significant urinary loss of magnesium. So you get stressed, you dump your magnesium. Because your magnesium is low, your brake pedal, the NMDA receptor, stops working, making you more reactive to stress. This causes you to dump even more magnesium. It is a downward spiral that ends in burnout, insomnia, and chronic anxiety. Everyone talks about vitamin D. Take your vitamin D for immunity, for bones. But did you know that taking vitamin D without magnesium can actually make your deficiency worse? Vitamin D is stored in your body in an inactive form. To be used by your cells, it has to be converted into its active form, calcitriol. This conversion process happens in the liver and kidneys, and it is magnesium dependent. You cannot activate vitamin D without magnesium. If you take a high dose of vitamin D like 5,000 or 10,000 international units, and you are already low on magnesium, your body will steal magnesium from your muscles and bones to try to process that vitamin D. This can actually trigger magnesium deficiency symptoms, like cramps and palpitations, ironically caused by a healthy supplement. You cannot fix one deficiency by creating another. They work as a team. How do you know if you are the one running low? Blood tests for magnesium are notoriously inaccurate because 99% of your magnesium is inside your cells and bones, not in your blood. A standard serum magnesium test will almost always look normal even if your tissues are starving. You have to look at the clinical signs. Your body has specific warning lights. The eyelid twitch. This is the classic sign of a neuromuscular junction that is misfiring due to a lack of regulation. Muscle cramps, the painful Charlie horses, calcium contracts muscle, magnesium relaxes it. If you lack magnesium, calcium takes over, and the muscle locks up. Heart palpitations. Your heart is a muscle. Irregular beats or flutters, which are benign arrhythmias, are often linked to electrolyte imbalances, specifically magnesium depletion. And constipation, remember, magnesium relaxes muscles. This includes the smooth muscle of your intestines. No magnesium means a tight, non-moving gut. So you go to the pharmacy, you see magnesium, and you buy the cheapest one. Usually that is magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide has an absorption rate of about 4%. It is essentially chalk. It is useless for raising your magnesium levels, but it is fantastic as a laxative. If you take this, you aren't fixing your anxiety. You're just giving yourself expensive diarrhea. To actually hack your biology, you need to match the chelate, this is the molecule attached to the magnesium, to your specific goal. First, magnesium citrate. This is bound to citric acid. It has decent absorption, but it pulls water into the intestines. Use this for constipation or irregular bowel movements. Avoid this for fixing brain issues, as high doses will just flush you out. Second, magnesium glycinate or bisglycinate. This is bound to the amino acid glycine. Glycine is an inhibitory neurotransmitter. It promotes relaxation on its own. Use this for anxiety, insomnia, and general deficiency. It is highly absorbable and very gentle on the stomach. It won't make you run to the bathroom. This is the gold standard for most people. Now, for the advanced biohackers, we have the Ferrari of magnesiums. Magnesium L-threonate. Your brain is protected by the blood-brain barrier, a highly selective filter that stops foreign substances from entering. Standard magnesium, even glycinate, struggles to cross this barrier in high amounts. Magnesium L-threonate was developed by researchers specifically to cross this barrier. A study published in Neuron demonstrated that threonate significantly elevates magnesium concentrations in the cerebrospinal fluid. Use this for type of magnesium for cognitive decline, brain fog, memory issues, and age-related neurodegeneration. If your goal is strictly mental clarity and focus, this is the form that gets into the cockpit. Here is the doctor's verdict. Turn the switch back on. You are not broken. You are not just an anxious person. You might simply be operating a complex biological machine without the proper lubrication. We live in a high-stress world with low-nutrient food. The math is against us. But by understanding the master switch, you can take control back. Start small. Swap the oxide for glycinate. Take it in the evening to help that core temperature drop and engage the nervous system's brake pedal. Give your body the raw materials it needs to calm itself down. I'm Dr. Levitas, helping you master your chemistry so you can master your life. Watch this video suggestion. It was especially picked for you. Also share, comment, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. It helps a ton with the algorithm. Remain tuned for future videos to empower your health and fitness journey. So, stay healthy, stay happy, and keep going.